Google's new Gemini Omni 1.1 Flash can look back at 10 seconds of an existing clip before it extends the scene. The earlier model used about 1 second. That sounds small, but for a character, a camera move, and an audio cue, it's the difference between guessing at the last frame and continuing the scene. First, the name. This is a meaningful update to Gemini Omni Flash, the video model Google launched in May. This does not start a new model family. Google added longer extension context, faster low-resolution drafts, first and last frame controls, upscale options, and the same conversational editing idea carried through the Interactions API. Independent testing of version 1.1 is not available yet. Here's the control stack Google documents. You can start from text, images, or video, and the model returns video with audio. A first image and a last image can define the endpoints. Reference media can hold onto a subject or visual idea. Drafts can run at 360p, while 720p is the default. 1080 and 4K are upscaled outputs. Clips can run from 3 to 10 seconds in landscape or portrait, and extension is append only, 10 seconds at a time, using up to 10 seconds of prior context to a cumulative 40 seconds. Access depends on where you're working. The Gemini Developer API uses Gemini Omni version 1.1 Flash. Google's pricing page now calls that paid API generally available with no standard free tier. Google Flow and the Gemini app provide creator-facing routes tied to their plans and credits. The enterprise platform lists Gemini Omni version 1.1 Flash Preview. That's a different model identifier and a preview listing, so don't treat every Google route as the same release date. A PI input is $1.50 per million multimodal tokens. Video output is $17.50 per million output tokens. At 720p, Google reports about 10 cents per second. 10 seconds is roughly $1 before input and text charges. Google reports 360p at 1/3 the cost and up to 60% faster. Flow is separate. 10 seconds uses 30 credits are not dollars. The official Python shape is short. Create an interaction with Gemini Omni 1.1 Flash. Give it a prompt and set the response format. For a cheap draft, choose 360p. For portrait, set 9:16. To edit the result, send a second interaction with the previous interaction ID. Add a cyan source seal. Keep everything else the same. Education only. We did not execute it, load a key, or incur a charge. Artificial Analysis lists the base Gemini Omni Flash at an LO score of 1,237, a rank range of 1 through 3, and $6 per minute. Its uncertainty overlaps WAN 3.0 and Minimax H3 Max. This is not a separate version 1.1 test. The honest label is top statistical tier. Cabin verdict, useful controls, competitive cost, unproven quality gain. Extension context is the headline. Independent 1.1 tests come next.